centuries, the absolute power of kings held France in its gilded grip. But beneath the silks and chandeliers of Versailles, a thunder was gathering, a fierce demand for liberty, equality, and fraternity. This is the story of how an entire nation rose up, plunging Europe into a decade of brilliant, brutal, and world-changing revolution. The French Revolution was a 10-year tempest that reshaped not only the French monarchy, but the whole of Europe. This story begins with a crippling financial crisis between 1787 and 1789, where the treasury was empty, forcing King Louis XVI to summon the representatives of the estates. This meeting, however, marked the beginning of the end for the monarchy, as the representatives of the Third Estate declared themselves the National Assembly on June 17, 1789. Just 3 days later, in a pivotal moment, revolutionaries gathered for the tennis court oath on June 20, 1789, swearing not to disband until they had written a constitution. Amid rising tensions, the symbol of royal tyranny was shattered when the enraged people of Paris launched the storming of the Bastille on July 14, 1789, seizing the prison and tearing down its walls. This momentum led to a sweeping reform, the abolition of feudalism on August 4, 1789, where nobles publicly tore up their feudal documents, sparking celebration among the peasantry. The revolution's most enduring legacy followed with the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen on August 26, 1789, proclaiming liberty and equality for all. Yet, the people remained hungry, and the Women's March on Versailles on October 5th and 6th, 1789, dramatically forced the king and queen to return to Paris, effectively making them prisoners of the state. The revolution then drastically reduced the church's power through the nationalization of church property in 1790, and the king finally accepted the new constitution, establishing a constitutional monarchy with the adoption of the constitution in 1791. However, Louis's attempted escape, known as the Flight to Varennes in June 1791, was an act of betrayal. The royal family was caught and returned. In April 1792, the Revolutionary Army began the war with Austria and Prussia. Success on the battlefield radicalized the movement, leading to the proclamation of the Republic in September 1792 and the final abolition of the monarchy. The king's fate was sealed when, found guilty of treason, Louis XVI was executed in January 1793 at the Place de la Révolution. This ushered in the bloodiest chapter, the Reign of Terror, 1793, led by Maximilien Robespierre and the Committee of Public Safety. The former queen, Marie Antoinette's trial in October 1793, followed quickly, where she faced the court with defiance before her execution. In the West, royalist peasants launched the brutal Vade uprising, 1793, which was violently suppressed, and the climax of the terror came in 1794, with the guillotines working nonstop. But fear eventually turned on the radicals. The Thermidorian reaction in July 1794 saw Robespierre arrested and executed, finally ending the terror. The tumultuous decade concluded with the coup of 18 Brumaire in November 1799, where General Napoleon Bonaparte seized power, establishing the consulate and officially bringing the French Revolution to a close. The chaos ended not in perpetual peace, but in the rise of an emperor. Yet, the ideals of 1789 could never be silenced. The seed of democracy had been planted, tearing down the old world order forever. Though the streets ran with blood, the legacy of the French Revolution continues to inspire every voice that cries out for justice. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It really keeps us motivated to bring you even more powerful historical stories. If you have any suggestions or feedback, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for the next time, Lens. See you soon.